Hi there, my name's Matt Luard and this is another early look at my current game project called the Eldritch Zookeeper, where you run a zoo full of monsters and try not to let anyone get eaten. If you've been following along with this video log, then the game will look significantly different to how it did last time. What happened to that checkerboard pattern that we were all such fans of? Well, I spent most of December working out how the game would properly look, add in new fence objects, wall objects, as well as all these animated characters. It makes an enormous difference to have something in-game that looks, well, graphically pleasant. There's still plenty of work to do on the aesthetic side of things. The animated characters don't yet, for example, have a shader that receives light or shadow, and so everything looks rather, well, a bit too bright right now. Some nice additions to the gameplay though have sneaked in. The player can pick up and drop boxes, they can vault fences to get in and out of the enclosures. Both of these features needed to wait until I had figured out how the animation would work, which I've now figured out. And visitors are new to the game too. They turn up every now and then, kind of randomized in their appearance, and they move between three different kind of behaviors. The first behavior is a wandering state, which follows a classic algorithm called flock-in, which is a good way of simulating crowd dynamics. Every visitor tries to not get too close to other visitors, but also not get too far away from other visitors. And they all kind of want to face in the same direction. Three simple rules, but out of that comes a rather natural behavior. But the second behavioral state that a visitor might switch to is the I want to watch a monster mode. The visitor will path to a spot around a creature from which it can observe it, which is the third state, and that uses the pathfinding code I described at length in my last video. So all these states together mean that the zoo feels quite active when it's got a lot of visitors in it. I've actually managed to get a number of different monsters in the game now. However, currently only this particular monster, the Hellion, is fully animated and functional. Monsters are real physics-based objects now, and they have their own set of behaviors. They might be wandering around, they might try and find and eat food or a visitor if they can. I'm looking forward to getting lots of monsters integrated very soon, as they're really a central part of the game. That's it for this time. If you want to stay in touch as development continues, you can subscribe to the channel, of course. But you can also follow me on Twitter at Matt Luard. And if you really want to support development, of course you do, you can buy my previous game, The Cat Machine. It's on my site, cranktrain.com. It's also on Steam. See you next time.